Hello guys, welcome back. This is going to be a January favourites video, seeing as it is the end of January already. In fact, it's probably February when you first see this. Biggest apologies for actually missing a Sunday video. I think it's the first video I haven't posted for twice in a week in over a year, so massive apologies. So you've got me today instead. Let's just start going through everything that I've really been enjoying the past few weeks. This was kind of hard because I recently did the Get Ready With Me video, and in that video I showed so many new products that I'm really loving. So if you kind of want to see a few more products I really love, then I'll leave a little link on the screen somewhere pointing to that video, because in there pretty much everything that I wear on my face is a recent favourite. So I kind of whittled that down and found some other things I've been really loving as well. Let's get into this. First off, the Chanel CC cream. I realise this has been out a little bit longer than I have had it, but I've been using it for the last few weeks. I used it today and I find this has more coverage than I ever imagined that a CC cream would ever have. This is in 30 beige and I think I probably need a 20 just to kind of mix the two together. So at the moment this is actually quite dark for me and I am quite tanned. So what I do like to do with this is mix it. And I mix it with the Nude Magique cushion from L'Oreal, which is another favourite foundation of mine. This is just extremely dewy and really glowy. It's got great medium coverage as well. It's just kind of an all-rounder. I kind of love throwing this into my bag on most days to take it away with me. But the difference here is that the CC cream, again, it kind of has this very medium coverage, a little bit more of a matte finish than this a dewy glowy finish, but it has a radiance about it and a luminosity about it that really kind of helps your skin look really radiant when you have this on. And it feels quite lightweight on the skin. It's just got a really lovely consistency and texture when you apply it, so I really like it. But I definitely need it in a lighter colour, but that's why I mix it with the number 4 from L'Oreal, just so I get a little bit of each of these, a little bit more of the coverage of this, the dewiness of this, the glow of this, the radiance of this, and that's what I'm wearing today. I really like these two together. They are fab. A concealer favourite, the Galan Multi Perfecting Concealer. This I feel is for those days when you're having a really good skin day and you just need something just to kind of pep up the skin, give it a bit more brightness, illuminate your under eyes just a little bit more, just so it looks like they're not quite as heavy and dull. This is a really great one for that, so I feel this would be really good as well for mature skin. Just nothing that's really cakey, nothing too heavy. It just really melts into the skin really nicely. I have this in 01 just so it's really lovely and bright underneath the eyes. But I must say, if I'm having kind of a bad day and I've got dark circles, I've not slept well, I'll need something else as well underneath this, I must admit. But I think for good days and for kind of more mature skin that don't want as much concealer and anything underneath the eyes, this is wonderful. I really like it. This highlighter, I feel I've mentioned this in a recent favourites actually, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I'm still loving this as like my absolute favourite highlighter most days. The Dior Nude Air Luminizer. This is in 001. I'm pretty sure they have maybe a couple of different tones in this. This one's more of a rose goldy champagne. I'm sure they do one that's more sort of gold toned, but I've mentioned it before. It's the fact that this is not glittery or overly shimmery. It's just kind of this gorgeous gleaming glow. I feel like it really works into the skin a lot nicer than a lot of the powders that I have when it comes to highlighters. It's that in between a natural and a really over the top highlight. It's just kind of in between. I just think it's beautiful. Packaging's gorgeous. Beautiful mirror. This is kind of the thing I take with me everywhere if I need a highlighter. I love it. And while I'm talking about that, I might as well tell you about this brush as well, which is my absolute favourite when it comes to highlight. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I'll leave the link down below, but I honestly find this is so brilliant just for that perfect shape for everywhere that you need it. I love it. So yeah, definite favourite. Still loving those so much. And just to finish off makeup as well, I have mentioned these before, but not in the favourites, I don't think. And that has to be the Bare Minerals matte. I think it's a Gen Nude mattes. Oh, these are literally the most amazing matte lipsticks I've come across. I went out and bought one myself when I just happened to find it at Sephora. I didn't really know it even existed. Amazingly, Bare Minerals also sent me the whole collection. I was like, oh, wowza. Like, the whole collection of colours is insane. Like, so amazing. I bought Slay, first of all, which is kind of like a deep lilac-y mauve nude shade. In fact, I'll put some here. This is Slay. So I bought that when I was in Chicago. Then Bare Minerals sent me all of the colours and I was just like, oh my god, these are insane. So now Swag. So I'm wearing Swag right now, which looks like this. This is a little bit more pink toned, not quite as mauvey lilac-y, also insane. But then what I've been wearing over the top is Smooch. So actually my colour on my lips is mainly more Smooch. This is insane. This is like a light mauve lilac toned pinky amazingness. So today I've got swag all over my lips and then coated in smooch in the middle to kind of ombre it, and I just kind of pat it all in. So those are my 3 favourites, and they literally almost look identical, the colours, but they're insane. But I also wanted to mention this. I think this might soon become my favourite. This is Cookie, and this is more of a coral pink tone. I really hope you can see just how amazing these are, because oh my god. So that's Cookie. And also this one is Cult, and this is a caramel, oh my god, it's amazing, caramel nude. Can you even see that because it's so nude? But honestly, for those people who really love their more caramel kind of nudes, especially maybe darker skin tones who want an incredible ombre colour for the centre, this is your guy. Honestly, these are so amazing. They feel really soft on the lips. They smell almost like cookie dough meets vanilla, so the scent is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. But they're not too drying. They're not as drying as some matte lips that I've used before. I would definitely recommend topping up with a lip balm now and again, but overall the colour I find I absolutely adore. So big favourites. Okay, some other bits and pieces I wanted to mention. Ooh, these are so good. Elemis Hydrogel eye masks. I always take these with me on any long haul flights that I do, and I generally put them on after I've had a sleep, or when it's about an hour to go, when the pilot says, oh, we'll soon be kind of going down and taking 45 minutes to landing. I'll put on these. They're literally just kind of plastic silicone pads that just go underneath your eyes here. Really cold, really refreshing, and I just find they really help wake up my eyes a little bit. So gotta mention these honestly, they're like travel saviours. I don't like flying without these now. They're so good. Also, I don't know if you saw my evening routine video. I'll leave a link on the screen now if you didn't see that, but I went through a lot of my skincare routine in there, and I just wanted to give a shout out to one of the products I'm really enjoying, which is the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Night Pads Extreme. So they are quite super strength when it comes to an acid inside these little pads, but nothing too intense. I've got quite sensitive skin anyway, and they work really well for me. But anyway, I was finding that I had milia underneath my eyes. I found out from speaking to Caroline Hirons that milia is, I think it's the kind of excess production of keratin underneath the skin, and it creates these little white bumps. So don't pick them because they are literally your skin. They're not something on top of it. And it takes some time to get them to go away, and it's all about exfoliating that area more. It's just kind of like a build-up. So you need to exfoliate them more with things like toners. So I went on a bit of a binge, bought loads of toners. So I have as well the Pixi Glow Tonic, which you probably all know is like the mother of all acids. Also heard about these guys as well, and they were on offer in Boots, so I tried them out. And pretty much you get 60 of these pads. So they're super easy because they're literally already soaked in the product. So after I've cleansed, I'll just wipe one of these all over my face just as my toning routine, and I'll also then use another toner, a more hydrating toner, over the top. So they just work together really well. And I'm finding that some of the milia have gone. I still have one, but I'm sure that that'll be on its way out as well. So it's definitely working, kind of having toning in my skincare routine. And these I really like, so I'd highly recommend those as well. I've got a couple of fashion bits as well that I want to mention. These boots, guys. Oh my god. So I saw these actually recently on Selfridges. I was shopping, there's a pair of jeans, and the model was wearing these boots. And I even emailed Selfridges to ask them, do you know what these boots are? And they couldn't help me at all, which wasn't great. But in the end, I ended up seeing them on the website of where these boots are from. So these are a pair of Carvela boots, and they look just like the whole Balenciaga like super liquid metal boot. So I had to get them. They're absolutely incredible. So yeah, Carvela. So not obviously the price of Balenciaga. Got them the other day. Haven't taken them off my feet. I've been walking around my house in them. My neighbour below probably hates me, but I just absolutely love them. They're amazing, so I had to mention them because they're just a massive favourite for clothing. Also, these boots I wanted to mention. These are like the most least elegant boots that I own, but probably the most kind of utilitarian boots I own. These are from Sorel, and Sorel just make the best snow boots. So if you are from somewhere that has a lot of snow right now, or if you're going somewhere and you need a pair of like really sturdy, waterproof, thick and warm boots, then honestly Sorel is kind of like your guy. I pretty much only get them now for snow boots when I'm going skiing, and these were just perfect. I was just trudging through the snow with them. They were just super warm, super cozy, faux fur lining around the top. They're just great. They're just a really sturdy shoe. So for any of you guys going skiing, I thought you might like to know. And for another clothing purchase that I obviously had to mention because it's kind of the love of my life right now, is this Gucci jacket, and I included this in my recent Notting Hill lookbook kind of follow me around video. Again, I'll leave it on screen if you've not seen that, so you can see a bit more of me wearing this. It was kind of a big investment piece that I got myself for the season. I'm going to New York Fashion Week, London, Milan and Paris this year. I'm doing all 4 of the fashion weeks, so I wanted a really amazing coat I could take to all of them. I absolutely love beautiful jackets and coats. I feel it's that outside piece that you wear and people see when they first see you, so I feel like your jacket kind of says a lot about your personality, and it's something that I like to invest more so in because of that. So I ended up picking this up from the Gucci website. It arrived within a few days. Yeah, it's wonderful. I actually got this in the size 8. I'm usually a size 6, but I actually got in a size 8, just it's a tiny little bit bigger, but to be honest, I feel they're quite small for size anyway, Gucci products. So if you're like me and you're a size 6, I'd maybe say even a size 8 would be perfect for you. If you want it super fitted, then maybe go for the 6. But I'm absolutely in love with it. It's just got so many beautiful details. The almost satin ribbon around all of the edge of the coat and on the pockets, and these beautiful buttons on each sleeve. And just for a few other pieces that I'm super excited about, just because, as you know, I like to film my favourites videos now with showing you at the end a few new in products that aren't quite favourites, but I'm actually super excited about using. First one being these little babies from Jo Malone. So these are Jo Malone's new, more travel-friendly versions of their usual bottles. Look how cute this is. So it's a much smaller version. The usual ones are a lot bigger. And in honesty, quite a lot of the time when I went away, I wouldn't take my Jo Malone because it was so big. And also I was scared of breaking such a big glass bottle on all my trips. Whereas this is so sweet. This is a 50ml bottle, so much more travel friendly. And I must admit, this is probably one of my favourite smells I've ever smelled from Jo Malone. The dark amber and ginger lily smell. I'd imagine this could probably be almost unisex as well. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, I could imagine Alex also wearing this as well as me, but it's just quite a nice sexy date night romantic kind of scent. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Whoop, whoop. It's the sign of the blues. And another product I'm pretty excited about is this new Tom Ford Face Protect SPF 50. So this is literally just like a white cream. It just goes on underneath. I would just apply this with my moisturiser, potentially even over my moisturiser, potentially. I mean, you could apply it in any way you really liked. As long as it's on your skin, then it's going to be doing its job. For those times when I'm going away on summer holidays or anywhere where there's sun, I do like to apply makeup, I must admit, just because of what I do, and I'm always on Insta stories or Snapchat or taking pictures. Quite often I'll have makeup on, so it's just nice to know that anything underneath my makeup is still doing its job while I'm still able to wear makeup as well. So things like this are really great, and you can't really beat an SPF 50. And this I'm really excited about getting to use. I haven't used it yet, but Galan have just launched their new La Petite Robe Noir mascara. If you follow my channel for a while, you might have seen the video, I'm pretty sure it was like this time last year, where I collaborated with Galan on their La Petite Robe Noir collection that I just launched. Anyway, they've just added a mascara to the range, and I think it looks so beautiful. I mean, how gorgeous is this sort of top to it, so it looks like the rest of the whole collection. And the wand also looks pretty exciting. And the last thing I'm going to mention is a favourite thing. It's my brand new Louis Vuitton Capucines MM bag, I think. This is in the Magnolia shade. I had my eye on this bag for so long. I was thinking of getting the smaller, the BB size, much smaller one. However, I collaborated with Vestiaire Collective. So as you might know, Vestiaire is a company who sell pre-owned, beautiful luxury products. You can go onto there and pick up loads of different products that you love from your favourite luxury brands at discounted rates, obviously because everything was pre-owned. So this is the one that I got, and I want to show you guys because I know you love your bags as well as much as I do. And honestly, I'm just absolutely smitten with it. It's absolutely perfect. How could it not be a favourite this month? I have no idea. Okay guys, so that's absolutely everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a little top up of the things that I'm really enjoying using at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do hit that subscribe button on screen now. I make 2 videos a week. I'd love to have you back. It'd be amazing if you joined us. Obviously all links will be down below for everything that I've talked about as well. So make sure you go down and click those if you liked anything. And I guess I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.